Okay. Oh, once again, like the first time, it's been a long time since I made some videos actually about me or about gaming industry, so this is gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a harsh one. I think I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but I really need to get this off my chest and say what I think is right and what I feel is right. So. So it's the last week of March 2014 and early morning right now for me, Monday, and I'm here to talk about, well, actually possibly make a video review for my new game, not my, I mean for a recent came out game, and talk about it and actually defend it. Yeah, I'm gonna defend a game which I hold deep to my heart, and whatever people say about it, I think it's actually wrong, and I just want to point out where they're wrong, why they're wrong, and just show them what's actually going on here. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. This Tuesday and for NA guys and Friday for EU guys, including me, came out Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which is a prologue to Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, full game which is gonna be out possibly in the early 2015. So it's still like 9 months, or 7 months, something like this, before it's come out. So some people may say, well, actually they say that Ground Zeroes is a demo for Phantom Pain, which I can at some point agree, and at some other point I fully disagree with that, because it costs money, and that's a big kicker for some people. And yeah, it's like it says on the box cover, and Hideo Kojima said many times that it's a prologue to full story, and the game is like what, 7 minutes long for some people. Oh, speedrunners, it's always entertaining to watch them. I watched a lot of speedruns of many games, popular and not popular ones, and it's actually amazing what they can achieve by using glitches of the games, or just actually playing them very, very quick. But I digress. Before I'm gonna give you a review for this game, I'm gonna defend it, and I'm gonna talk about what's going on. So, what's the main topic about this game? People say, what's to talk about? It's one of the hot themes, and talks about Ground Zeroes on the internet. And everywhere I go, whatever I watch, whatever I read, all I see is that people hate it. I mean, wow. People actually hate, for the first time, Metal Gear Solid. And not like they hate the game. I know some people actually hate the writing of Hideo Kojima himself. Some people say he just don't know how to write a story. I have no problem with that. I played every single major Metal Gear Solid game. As far as I remember, I played 1, 2, 3, 4, Peace Walker, and now I play Ground Zeroes, and all I have to say is one of the greatest franchises ever made. Rising Revengers, of course, but it's not the main part of the story. It's one of the best franchises ever made, like, to say, possibly Splinter Cell talking about, or, well, big names. Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, etc. And like I said, people were criticized this game as being bad. Being bad, not worth your price, not worth your money. I mean, so simply enough, they hate it. I was really surprised to see my favorite game, one of my favorites, games like Metal Gear Solid, getting bad scores. And most of these scores are from people, from users, from gamers. There are some bad scores from official reviewers, but not that much. And whatever I see, whatever I read, it all goes to same thing. They talk about the game is too short, and that the price is too high for it. Before I continue, I must say yes, I'm a fanboy, but I'm gonna I'm gonna defend this game like a normal gamer, not a fanboy. I'm gonna try at least. So I agree with you guys on one thing. The price, yes, it's high. $30 for this game is too much. They should have sold it for 15, if not $10. I agree with you 100%. The price is too high. But everything else you say bad about this game is incorrect. You're not right here. Let me explain. You say game is too short. Well, duh, it's prologue. It's supposed to be short. It's like some may say that it's like a virtuous mission to MGS3. Virtuous mission is gonna be much shorter than this. Like tanker for MGS2, and it's gonna be much longer than virtuous mission. And you're getting here a big open world area to play, to walk around. You're getting this big open field to roam around, to do whatever you desire, whatever you want, and you still complain. You say it's too short. Are you? Sorry. I don't want to call names anyone here, but this is just bugs me so much that I have no other choice but to call you names, because seriously, we've been waiting for next Metal Gear for such a long time. After Peace Walker, it was a PSP title, later it was ported to PS3 and Xbox 360, yes. Thank fuck, I was really glad I finally able to play it on PS3, because I'm not that big fan of portable consoles, although I own them. And yes, I played, I completed, I liked it. Okay, here comes a little chunk of full game. Finally we're able to play it, finally we're able to see what it's gonna be. It's almost like sketches of what is gonna be in the final product. I agree, sometimes it's mostly like demo version, but still it's much more. And yet you hate it. Yet you hate it by one or two reasons. The game is short and the price too high. Like I said, I agree with you on the price, but it's short because it's supposed to be short. You've been told by publishers and Kojima himself that the game is gonna be short. It's a prologue. It's not supposed to be 5-6 hours long. But you can play this game, I suppose, for like maybe the approximate competition time of this game, if you're not a freaking speedrunner, completing everything 100%, is gonna be to 6 to 8 hours max. That's my what's the right word for it, prediction. That's what I think. Maybe much more, or maybe a little bit less. But it's not 1 hour game. No, it's not 1 hour. It's not 30 minutes. It's not 20 minutes. It's not 10 minutes game. No. It's not. It's to 6 to 7 hours game if you do everything you need. Like squeezing the blood from the freaking stone, there's go saying for some people I heard. And is it that bad? Is it bad that you squeeze everything? Because I mean, that's what competition is do. He tries to figure out the whole game. He wants to turn it upside down to see every nitpicky thing he can find. Do everything he can in this game, while he's given a chance, while he's given a time. And boy, he's got a lot of time to do it, because next game is gonna come out in 2015. And yet you complain, and yet you say this game sucks. Your argument is not valid. It's invalid. You can't just say game sucks because it's short or the price is bad. You need to see it for yourself. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question right now. Okay, I'm trying to ask you this one. Yeah. You didn't buy the game, possibly, okay? You knew the news, you read the news, you watched the videos, everything, interviews, whatever. From your favorite YouTubers to official developers, you read and watched everything, okay? You did that. Good boy. Good boy. Does this give you right to complain about this game if you never played it? No, it doesn't give you any fucking right. It doesn't. You need to play it, you need to feel it. There can be some counter-arguments to this thing, like saying, I didn't play Call of Duty Ghosts because it was $60 and because it was the same thing. I didn't play Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Why? Because I knew it's gonna be the same thing over and over again. There were no innovations in those two games. No innovation. Yet you motherfuckers play them. Yet you bought them. Why? Because you're a fanboy. Because possibly, let me say, it's your duty to play new games. It's your duty to throw away $60 to the same shit over and over again, being released every single year. This year we're gonna get another Call of Duty. This year we're gonna get another Assassin's Creed called Unity already. We know it's gonna be set in France. In France, I don't know right pronunciation. It's gonna be $60 again. Maybe you'll even chunk away $70 or $80, depends on the collector's edition or whatever edition you wanna buy. It's gonna be the same thing. But you're not gonna complain. Oh no, you're not gonna complain, no. Because you're gonna spend tons of hours there on the same content. It's just gonna be different polygons, different art, but the core is the same. But here you're given ground zeros. The first thing that shows the new elements of gameplay. It's actually the whole new game. It's not like playing those old games. No, it's a really new game. And you hate it. I mean, are you stupid? Are you really that stupid to say such a thing? Sometimes I actually think that East games from Japan and some other people like from Poland, CD Red Project, which makers of Witcher. Those guys actually know what they're doing. Those guys are a pinnacle of gaming industry right now. Those guys know how to make a good game. While Western guys, what they do? Military shooters, some other random shit. Yeah. Same shit over again every freaking year, and you still buy it. You still think that it's a new innovation, it's a new game. There's something new. We just know it. You know fucking nothing. You just know nothing about it. It's the same thing over and over again, and you pay $60 for it. Yet here you are afraid to spend $20. 20, not 30, but 20, because digital version is cheaper than physical version. I mean, wow. You also pay for subscription, your Xbox Live Gold. You pay for PSN Plus. Well, it's a valid reason to pay for it instead of Xbox Live Gold. You pay for your internet, you maybe pay for your food if you live alone. I know money is really important nowadays. I know it's really hard to earn cash. It's really hard to earn money nowadays. I respect that. I respect that you earn money. Kudos to you. But when you say something bad about such a game like Metal Gear, or you may say something bad about, I don't know, The Last of Us, or you say something bad about Bioshock Infinite, or any other of those unique games, you say something bad about, and you never touch them. Your whole argument, whatever you say, can be taken seriously. It just can't. No. Nobody will take you personally, seriously. I mean, if you say, Bioshock Infinite sucks. I never played it, but it just sucks. That's it. It sucks. It's a bad game, bad shooter. You never played it, you don't know it. Watching videos and playing for yourself are two different things. Let me ask you something, actually. You call it a demo version, okay. Demo version is gonna be much shorter than what we get here. We have one mission, plus 5 others. Some additional content. That's equals about 5 to 6 hours playtime. And if you want to be a better competitionist, it can run to 8 hours, maybe 10. I don't know, that's just my prediction. If you're not a pro player. Yet you can finish Call of Duty, any Call of Duty, in 3 to 4 hours. Maybe even faster, I don't know. And you pay $60 for it. You see where I'm going here? I mean, I also watched Angry Joe review about it, and yeah, I didn't like it because he gave it 5 instead of 8. Or better score. Besides, this guy never played Metal Gear, so he doesn't know what he's talking about, but still. The one thing that he mentioned, it was really interesting for me, like he said, I think it was something about the lines of, if publishers are gonna take the example of Ground Zeroes, we're gonna see less content. It's not a personal message to Angry Joe, it's just my message to all of you about this argument. Let me ask you this, guys, girls, whatever. Are you really thinking that publishers, after watching how Ground Zeroes is being sold, are gonna do the same thing? Do you really think that game developers are gonna make shorter games but with a big price tag? Do you really believe that is gonna happen? Let me give you an analogy here. Let's say we're getting next year Battlefield 5, whatever, and they mentioned sometime later that they're gonna give you a very big additional content, like a big expansion pack, not DLC but big expansion pack. And what's it gonna be? They say this expansion is so big it's gonna take a lot of months to create. But we want to ship this game so quick. We want our fan base to enjoy the game, so we're gonna separate them. We're gonna make a single player campaign, and we're gonna make a multiplayer content. Separated. They're giving you out full single player campaign. They charge you, I don't know, let's say $40. And let's say the campaign is like on maximum difficulty. It's gonna be like, I don't know, 4 to 5 hours on max difficulty. Well, okay, scratch that. It's gonna be 6 to 8 hours long on max difficulty. Depends how long is campaign, okay? And 9 months later, they release multiplayer. It's big, it's good, it's great, everything is finished here, everything is fixed, no bugs whatsoever. And they charge you $60 for multiplayer. Are you gonna be okay with that? That was a rhetorical question. No, you're not gonna be okay with that. You're gonna say this and walk away. Do you really think that they're gonna do it? They'll be making a public suicide, saying that we're gonna release our game in separate titles, single player from multiplayer, because it's a really common thing to do with multiplayer shooter single player campaign. And if they release two separate things from each other in 9 months or 6 months span, they'll be committing suicide. Are you gonna pay for that? Are you really gonna pay like 30 and then $60? In total is gonna be $90, and oh no, there's gonna be possibly a season pass, there's gonna possibly be a DLC, which you're also gonna pay. Are you gonna do that? No, you're not gonna do it. You're not that crazy idiot to do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Ground Zeroes has a much better content than any other game right now. It shows you the specifics of this game, what's about to be. It shows you mechanics, gameplay, graphics, music, everything. It shows you what's trying to be, what's gonna be in 2015, and yet you spit on it, and yet you jump on this bandwagon with everybody saying, "Fuck this game! This sucks! The game is too short! Its price is too high! Fuck Kojima! Screw him! He screwed us! Fuck Konami!" You make me sick. You make me sick. I mean, I really wonder if it's your opinion or you just took it upon yourself but someone else told so, said so. Is it your personal opinion that you hate it, or you just hate because someone else hated it? That's why I hate sometimes movements. That's why I hate fan base. Sometimes I hate religion. Yes, I said it. I really hate when some people do what others tells you. If somebody tells you to jump from the bridge, you're gonna do it? Wow. You disgust me. This is really sad to see. And no wonder the gaming industry is already dead. You don't want to acknowledge it, but it's true. Gaming industry is already dead. People just don't see it. They don't want to accept it. Gaming is dead. There's some stuff that is still good. There's still light that shines upon the darkness, but all I see are mediocrity, fanatics, fanboys, sometimes bad, sometimes good, and just ignorant assholes. This is just sad. I'm really pissed off about it. Like I said, I never thought that I'm gonna live the day when one of my favorite franchise, one of its games, is gonna get a bad score. Like, I never thought it's gonna happen, but yet here I am. This little prologue gets bad scores only because it's short and price is high. Yet I said price is high, it's right. They should sell it for a lower price, like $15 or 10. But the length is alright here. There's still much to do. You just don't want to do it because you're too casual for it. Despicable people. And that's it. From what I saw, in my opinion, yeah, there are some problems with the game. I hope they'll fix it. Right now, for me, Ground Zeroes is 8 out of 10. It's a great game. There's a lot of stuff good. But my only problem with this game is that some gameplay mechanics are removed or they're not there. And the price is 30 bucks. Yes, it's too high. I agree with that. But here's the kicker for you guys. If you think they're gonna release Ground Zeroes with Phantom Pain together, it's not gonna happen. Because people will uproar and will demand refunds. They're not gonna do that. Ground Zeroes is gonna be the same price, maybe a year later it's gonna lower price. But I don't think they're gonna release Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain sometime together. In any time soon, actually. And I'm not sure they're gonna release it as a free thing. It's not gonna happen. Because they'll have to give refunds, they're gonna give money away to people who bought it. And I want to tell you one more thing, there are not gonna be any downloadable content for Ground Zeroes because, like they said, they'll have to push away the release of Phantom Pain once more. And another thing as well about Ground Zeroes, you've been warned about this game, you read it and watched the stuff about it, developers, commentary, everything, and you've been warned about it, yet you buy it. Yet you complain, yet you bitch about it. And that's really sad. Why you bitch about it if you decide to buy it? You have to live with that. You have to live with what you did, and you just have to acknowledge. Be a man. Be a man. Don't bitch about it. Because it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's your fault you don't like it. It's not developer's fault. And actually, Hideo Kojima never wanted to release these two separately. He wanted to have a full experience for you guys. But the circumstance had to make him to change his decision. Go check internet. He had to make this decision because there was no other choice. He wanted to please the fans. He wanted to make them feel better. He wanted to give them something. And for his countrymen, he wanted to give them a game for their PlayStation 4 because it just released for them in Japan. He wanted to give them a present, a gift. He gives you this so you can finally feel it and play it. But you complain, you still bitch about it. I'm sick and tired of you. I really am. This is just sad. And yeah, gaming industry is done. It's already done. I just wait when every single company will go bankrupt. They'll take a year or two break and then they're gonna do something better with their time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, or if you don't like it, hate, mail me, whatever you want. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm not saying that because someone said that. It's my personal words. I'm not jumping into someone's bandwagon. And I defend it because I feel right. It's right to defend it. You pay for Call of Duty 60 bucks, which comes out every year. And here comes this, and you hate it because it's too short. If you want a very long game, go play Dark Souls 2, or go play this new game, Infamous Second Son. Maybe you'll like them, I don't know. I don't know what's your preference, what's your likes. But hating a game and never playing them, this is too low for a human being, for a gamer. You're not a gamer if you say this, no. You're casual. I have my own principles, and I see the truth, and I see what I believe in. This game is great for what I see. There's still some problems, and I hope they'll fix them. But hating it for never playing it and just watching someone's videos, no. You have no right to do that. You have to experience it yourself. Well, that's all I want to say actually, guys, so I think I'm out. I'll see you later. Hopefully. Right now, I'm gonna play some Metal Gear Solid. Because I need to see what else is in there.